What's up everyone, my name is Zarbral, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. There's been a lot of talk and hype surrounding the new classic Final Fantasy XI project, HorizonXI or Horizon 11, within the community. I get asked a lot in the comments of my videos if I plan to make content for the new server, so I've decided to dig up a little bit deeper into what Horizon is all about and share my thoughts in this video. Keep in mind, this is in no way, shape, or form a review, but merely my personal opinion on the project as a whole and what is to come in the near future for this channel in terms of content. If you want more detailed information, I will leave a link to their website and I highly recommend you join their Discord server. With that out of the way, let's get right into the video. I think we can all agree on one thing: the player base for Final Fantasy XI is sort of divided into two camps. One that says the game has never been better than it is right now on retail with its level 99 cap, and another group that believes the golden era of the game has passed and was at the level 75 cap. This has permitted Final Fantasy XI to hold a dedicated community on its retail form for over 20 years now, while still having a very active community playing on private servers. The latter usually tries its best to emulate what the experience was like during the 75 era, sometimes with some quality of life changes. Some servers like Final Fantasy Era have boosted experience along with warp NPCs to various camps, making traveling in and out of zones a breeze. Some like Nasomi were a lot more hardcore, with experience matching old retail in terms of difficulty and experience gained from kills, with little to no experience rings offered only during maybe specific events. HorizonXI also emulate what the experience was like during the Wings of the Goddess era, and does it quite well, which is why I have been playing on the server for a little over a year now. Now this is where things get very interesting for Horizon 11. As quoted on their website here, HorizonXI provides its adventurers with a 75-era experience that maintains the spirit of Final Fantasy XI, as if Square Enix had continued to develop the game without ever having raised the level cap above 75. That is a very bold but interesting mission statement. That can be actually really cool if done correctly, as I think most of us classic Final Fantasy XI players sort of dropped ship around the time of the Abyssea expansion and the level cap raise to 80. If done right, this could really give HorizonXI a really fun and very unique experience not seen on any other private server thus far. Again, taken straight from their website, the Horizon 11 team is composed of over 100 volunteers who are extremely passionate about Final Fantasy XI. The team is split between developers, balancers, testers, community managers, translators, artists, musicians, game masters, and community creators. This is quite an impressive team to be working on a free project, all of this out of love for the game. I mean, they even have artists and musicians. I'm really interested to see what additions they'll provide to the server when it comes out. They started off even showing on their Discord server some of these additions by said team, like new color palettes to the character models in-game, and I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty damn good. I know a lot of the developers actually worked on HorizonXI as well, but left due to some disagreements with the owner of the server. I won't go into specifics, as honestly I don't really know them myself, and this is not the purpose of this video anyways, but it does solidify the fact that they have some experienced developers on their team. They also talk about making some tweaks to jobs to kind of correct another big issue that's seen a lot on the private server scene, where a specific meta sort of defines the experience while grouping on the server. Wings had and still have some issues on that regard. Just thinking back, I can relate to the Holy Bolt parties, for example. This was such a problem that the meta became to simply sync at a level 30 with a group of bolters to mow down on bees in Yortor jungle. I don't know about you, but if I'm playing Dark Knight, I'm expecting to whack things around with a scythe, maybe a greatsword, but certainly not spam bolts with ranged accuracy, daggers, and gear. This was nerfed, thank God, but ranged attack is still a little bit on the overpowered side, making it so most jobs are expected to spam bolts, especially early on. Black Mage burns and pet burns are still extremely common, and honestly, Black Mage burns is probably one of the only way if you want to get your Black Mage to 75 on the server. Some jobs like Thief still struggle a lot to find groups when competing against Samurais, or any really support job like Bard, Corsair, or huge damage dealer because of the overpowered ranged attack like Ranger. I think correcting the meta is challenging because jobs like Bard are just overall so valuable in any party composition and make such a big impact on the actual flow of a party that they sort of shape the meta in a way. We actually have a little bit of a hint on how the team of Horizon 11 plans to do this though. The team has been extremely transparent in general about the project, both on their Discord server and on their website. They posted little job cards with a short description on what they intend to do on each and every job. Again, that's really cool, and it gives us a small indication on the direction at least they plan to take on every job, maybe not going into specifics, but at least giving us an idea on how they want to approach this to kind of make the meta a more approachable method on any job you wish to play. It would take too much time to go over all of them on this video, but I will be releasing a separate one because I think the topic is worth having a discussion about and really go over the tweaks and small adjustments that are planned by the developers. The jobs stop at Summoner as expansions up to Chain of Promasia will be available on their launch, which is scheduled next week on December 17th, with additional expansions content being released gradually. They also announced level sync will be available, with some experience penalties if you are not within 10 levels of the sync. I think that's okay, depending on the amount of players obviously that are online when you're trying to make a party, but judging from the size of their Discord, looks like there'll be plenty of players for us to group with and level up. This is much better explained in a YouTube video they posted on their channel, which I will also link in the description of my video. Another key point is dual boxing will not be permitted, similar to how this works on Wings. Again, this is how I prefer it myself, as this was a huge issue on Nasomi, where 90% of the player base basically had a pocket level 75 red mage following them around to power level them in any party. This again will push the players to group up and work together in order to go through the content and experience the game as a community. Some people may prefer to be able to use multiple characters to basically help them clear content and power through levels, as it's often seen on servers like Eden, but to me this is how I like my Final Fantasy XI. Brutal, difficult, challenging, while being super rewarding, and overall just a ton of fun. So anyways, that's kind of my brief overview on the server and my quick thoughts on what they have announced. I have been making content on Wings for a few months now, and I want to announce that I definitely will be making content for the Horizon 11 servers when they go live. I do not plan necessarily to completely quit the Wings server, however, just because just like many of you guys on other servers, you've spent a lot of time and energy on said character. I've met a bunch of friends also on the server, so I definitely will still keep my character, but I will definitely give Horizon 11 a good shot when it comes out next week. I also plan to actually stream my time on Horizon, both here on YouTube and on Twitch, so make sure to give me a follow and a subscribe on either platform if you'd like to hang out and experience the server with me. Horizon being such an ambitious project, it honestly just sounds too good not to give it a try, on paper anyways. I guess we will have to see when the servers go live, but they really do have a big and talented dedicated team to that server, so I'm pretty confident Horizon 11 will easily take its place within the 75 era private servers. As mentioned earlier, I will be releasing very soon another video where I will cover all of the job changes they announced, and I'm really excited to discuss with you guys in the comments on the various changes. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave it a like, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel for the more content and the live streams coming very soon. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and until next time, take care.